Study the past if you would define the future. Learning without thought is useless. Thought without learning is dangerous. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not is a fool for life. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. To be wrong is nothing, unless you remember it afterwards. The wise find pleasure in water. The virtuous find pleasure in hills. The wise are active. The virtuous are tranquil. The wise are joyful. The virtuous are long-lived. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. The man of wisdom is never of two minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope, and hope breeds peace. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. To one who is not eager, I do not reveal anything, nor do I explain anything to one who is not communicative. If I raise one corner for someone, and he cannot come back with the other 3, I do not go on. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Silence is a true friend who never betrays you. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Pour food and water for dinner, a bent arm for a pillow. That is where joy resides. For me, wealth and renown without honor are nothing but drifting clouds. When the wind blows, the grass bends. If names be not correct, language is not in accordance with the truth of things. Care not for want of place, care for thy readiness to fill one. Care not for being unknown, but seek to be worthy of note. If things far away don't concern you, you'll soon mourn things close at hand. Knowing it does not compare with loving it. Loving it does not compare with delighting in it. I am not one who was born with great wisdom. I love the ancients and diligently seek wisdom among them. The noble-minded act before speak, then they speak according to their actions. If you want to make a stand, help others make a stand. If you want to reach your goal, help others reach their goal. Consider yourself and treat others accordingly. This is the method of humanity. The superior man in the world does not set his mind either for anything or against anything. What is right, he will follow. To see what's right and not to do it is cowardice. Not to talk with people, although they can be talked with, is to waste people. To talk with people, although they can't be talked with, is to waste words. A man of understanding does not waste people, but he also does not waste words. If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. When you see a person of worth, concentrate upon becoming their equal. Things that are done, it is needless to speak about. Things that have had their course, it is needless to remonstrate about. Things that are past, it is needless to blame. When you know a thing, maintain that you know it, and when you do not, acknowledge your ignorance. This is characteristic of knowledge. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. If there were an honorable way to get rich, I'd do it, even if it meant being a stooge standing around with a whip. But there isn't an honorable way, so I just do what I like. You are not yet able to serve men. How can you serve spirits? A man whose strength gives out collapses along the course. In your case, you set the limits beforehand. To go into battle with people who have not been properly trained is to forsake them. I hear, I know, I see, I remember, I do, I understand. Fix your mind on truth, hold firm to virtue, rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. Language is insight itself. Is it not indeed a pleasure to acquire knowledge and constantly to exercise oneself therein?